Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Miss Peanut Head and today we're going to be talking about me. So, I haven't done an update video on my pregnancy for a while and I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. I am 21 weeks officially. As of today, you'll probably be seeing this on a later date, but as of Wednesday, I'm 21 weeks. It's been crazy. I've been starting to feel her a little bit more and more and more, which is super weird because it's just like, it's a feeling you can't describe, and it's a feeling that, like, I don't know, I've never felt before. It's really weird. Like, it's cool and I love it and I'm super excited, but it is weird. Babies are weird. She pretty much spends the majority of the time like on my right side of my body, which is great because I have little baby feet that go into my ovaries and it's a joy. Bladder and ovary, that's pretty much where she chills. It's great. But really, it's been a really good time. I have felt pretty good throughout the majority of my pregnancy. I've had zero morning sickness. I don't really have any major food aversions. I don't have any major cravings. Like, I don't wake up at 3 in the morning and want lime popsicles or anything. At least not yet. I shouldn't say I don't. I don't as of now. There. You don't as of now. Let's think. I had a weird thing happen. When we were in Chicago, we had got some food and there was a cucumber on the sandwich and I was just like, oh, that's gross. Oh gosh. It smelled so horrible. Like, and I love cucumbers. I eat cucumbers all the time. And there was something about this cucumber that I was just not having. It was so gross smelling. But I'm over the halfway mark, which is so weird. Like, I cannot believe that I have a little person growing inside me that I like created from like a speck of dust. It's super crazy. It's a really wonderful experience. I feel very blessed and very lucky. If you've been following along my videos for a while, you know that it took us a very long time to get here. And we are just over the moon. We're having such a good time. My baby shower that my best friend and I are doing is next month, so that'll be a lot of fun. We're really excited. I'm gonna order my invitations today so that I can send them out pretty quickly and all of that good stuff. What else is there to talk about? I switched my OBs actually, and I want to talk a little bit about that because it was something that I didn't think I'd have to do, and I want to talk about why I did that. And for anyone else who's experiencing the same things, I just kind of want to reach out to you. So, my dogs are barking. My first OB was given to me on recommendation by somebody that I trust so much, that I hold in such a high regard. And I was just like, oh, of course. Whatever you recommend, whatever you say, I will go with it because I would trust you with my life. Like, literally. I would trust this person with anything, especially something like especially this kind of thing. So I went there and my first appointment just wasn't very good. I was uncomfortable. I had my husband with me and we both just felt very belittled the whole time. And it was not the experience that I thought I was going to have with my pregnancy. I've waited so long to do this that, I don't know, maybe I was thinking at the time maybe I'd hyped things up too much and this is how normal doctors treat you, and maybe I'd just been too spoiled by having good doctors. I just didn't have a good experience that first time and I left with like a moderate bitter taste in my mouth. And I went home and I talked to my mom about it and she's like, well, you know, give it another chance. Maybe you were being too sensitive that day. Maybe the doctor just wasn't being sensitive enough that day. So I was like, okay, I'll give it another chance. She came with me to my next appointment and it was fine. We had no problems at all. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay, I'm good. Maybe I was just being overly sensitive. No big deal. So I came back for a third appointment and it was just the most horrible experience that I've ever dealt with. I had gained a couple pounds, and I mean, I am overweight. There's no getting around that. I'm overweight. I'm a big girl. So I know that gaining weight, like gaining a ton of weight in pregnancy, is not something that I want to do. personally and like physically, health wise, it's not something that's good for me or the baby. So I was just like, oh, well, I gained a little bit of weight and I had like my huge tennis shoes on. I had Vans on, so they were like the thick ones. So I'm wearing like heavy clothes. I'm wearing jeans and a big t-shirt. I'm wearing heavy clothes on top of this. And I had just never felt so horrible. He came in and he was just so mean. And the reason I went to that doctor's appointment is because I had to go to the ER a couple days earlier. I had had a really bad migraine that lasted well over a day, almost a day and a half, and I had no relief. I can't really take anything outside of Tylenol. I've had migraines my whole life, so I wasn't able to take any of the meds that I usually do. So I went to the ER. My blood pressure was through the roof, like super, super high. My previous doctor, who was retired, was so angry and livid that they let me go. It was not good. I was in a really, really bad place. And the only thing that they gave me was Percocet, and I was just in so much pain that I was like, I don't even care. If you tell me this is okay to take, I'll take it. Because I just hurt so bad. Like, have you ever been in so much pain that your eyes leak? You can't stop crying? That's how it was. It was really, really bad. My mom was there with me, and it was just an all-around bad experience. So that's why I was at this doctor's appointment. And instead of talking with me about my headaches and my blood pressure, the only thing he focused on was my weight gain. And I felt really uncomfortable about that, mainly because it's not why I was there. I was there for a legitimate health thing, and oh my gosh, my dogs. I was there for a legitimate health concern, and instead of talking with me about my actual health concern, I got belittled for gaining weight in pregnancy, and it was crushing, because I've spent so long and I'm trying to be so healthy, and I watch what I eat. I walk all the time, and it was just like, really? That's it? That's what you're focusing on? I had never felt so horrible. I don't let anyone make me feel guilty about my size. I don't. I don't. I spent a long time being unhappy and sad and hating myself, to where it got to a really, really bad point, and I had to claw my way out of that mindset. And I understand that medical professionals, they know their stuff, but every other doctor I spoke with, it wasn't a concern for them. But he was very mean. He actually even turned to my husband at one point and said, "You need to stop letting her eat so much candy." If you know me, I'm not sitting on the couch eating candy all day. I don't eat poorly. I eat better than the majority of the people I know. Like, I track everything that I put into my body to make sure that the calories that are going in are good and nutritious for the baby, because that's, at this point, that's my concern. It's not like, I would love to eat s'mores all day. That sounds phenomenal and great, but I don't do that. And it was just the worst feeling. And my husband is just, he's so mad, he can't even say anything. He's so upset that he's just sitting there literally biting his lip, because I know he's gonna say something bad. And I left, and I was just broken. It was a horrible experience. And I talked with my mom, and I was like, I can't do this. This is not the doctor I'm supposed to be with. And I spent a long time trying to figure out. I researched like 6 other doctors. I ended up getting a recommendation from a good friend, and I went to that doctor, and I had that appointment maybe 2 weeks ago, and it was amazing. It was great. I walked out of that doctor's appointment feeling like this is exactly what it was supposed to feel like. Like, this is the feeling I'm supposed to have with the person that I'm trusting to take care of me and my baby. It was an incredible feeling, and I'm so glad that I switched. And I just kind of want to remind everybody who's, like, everybody, not even people who are overweight, not people who are going through pregnancy, like everybody, your doctors are there for you. You are hiring them. You can fire them too. If you're not happy with the care that you're receiving, please find another doctor. Seek a second opinion. Like, you don't have to be treated poorly by someone because they're a doctor. Like, I want to make that abundantly clear that you are hiring these people to take care of you, and you can just as well fire them. And I suggest that you do that if, you know, people are just being mean. Like, doctors are mean sometimes. But other than that, everything has been great. I had a wonderful, wonderful pregnancy. I'm so excited for the rest of it. I'm excited to look pregnant. I feel like I just look fat. And that's been a big, I don't know. I feel guilty for being sad that I don't, like, look pregnant. Because I know I am pregnant, but everyone else just, like, has these beautiful round bellies. And I'm like, I literally just look like I ate a big lunch. So that's a little frustrating for me, and I'm trying to work past that own mental insecurity that I have. But other than that, everything's been so great. I've had a wonderful time, and I'm really glad that I've been able to document a lot of stuff on YouTube with that, because it'll be really cool to look back on. But that's really about it. This is a lot longer than I had anticipated. Okay guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!